Last episode we got incredibly lucky with some clues. We managed to destroy the Black Knight's secret weapon, and proved ourselves worthy to join the Temple Knights by completing the recruitment drive quest, and then unlocked the Initiate armor. This episode we will continue the grind to equip it, actually with 20 defense, and then work our ways to the fairy rings. So I just completed the recruitment drive and got the Initiate Salad and 3k gold, but I have a plan how to make up for this failure. Since this is our first fancy set, and with Fashionscape just starting, I will buy the whole set for 18k gold, and for that I already have some clues from last episode, so why not just quickly do them. I don't want clues to take up too much time from the video, so I will just show the interesting steps. For the first emo step I'm just buying the steel mace, as smithing is way too far for it, and it's a nice weapon upgrade either way. Looks like we have another quick detour to Great Corand. Okay, that was quick enough, and we are already here for our next clue step, which is... oh boy. So if I remember correctly, the green rope top can be both in Varrock, there are many rope tops there. The ham robe? Oh, the ham robe. It has around 1% drop rate, so at least we can train our defense, right? And the iron warhammer is only level 24 smithing, so... yeah, it's not that bad. I want to train smithing. I'm not a master thief for sure. Defense 13. Yo, what? I barely killed like 6. Since I already prepared so much food, I'm just staying for the grind, and that's defense 15 already. I got to defense 17 and also got almost the full set. And now it's time to grind the 24 smithing as well. Oh wow, I just got my first medium clue. So far I was hoarding the javelin heads, I have low alchemy unlocked already, so I think I just can convert everything to gold and I don't have to hop words, but... oh, that's 6,000 in the bank. I did some calculations and I need around 185 iron bars to reach a smithing 24, and since this smithing has 50% success rate, that's around 400 iron ores. And we are at 133, and I forgot that I get smithing XP for this smithing as well, so yeah, it might be enough, but let's check. That's smithing 24, and I also had some bars left, so yeah, it was enough. And with 9,000 in the bank we are almost there. As I mentioned, I can just... I cannot buy the green rope top here. Okay, apparently it's in the Gnome village and I have to charter again. That's 1,000 gold minus, but it's worth it for the clues, I believe. I got to defense level 18 while farming for Chef's Hat for a clue. Oh, and it's done. I also had to learn that the jewelry shop here has no stock. Honestly, this gold ring and necklace emote step is just the longest Ironman grind that I have done yet. I need to craft these, and that's okay, I have the crafting level for them, but I have to get the gold bars, and that's another story. One way to get the gold bar is to get to smithing level 40, but I had so much mining and smithing that I don't want to do that now. Conveniently, there is a gold bar and a gold necklace in the Varrock bank, but you need telekinetic grab because it's locked away. And that's a level 33 spell and also needs a low rune. And if my calculations are correct, I need to cast around 1000 fire strikes. It hurts so much, but I have to spend around 4000 for some runes, and I can already see by the runes and the 1000 fire strike requirement that we will go broke. And that's magic level 30. I decided to farm some chicken for the feathers because I want to do the fletching later on, and that will need so many feathers, and that's 31, it's so close. But I am out of runes and out of money. I got some loot, but okay, we need to think of something. Currently the only way I know how to make money. I was so close to level 19. After an hour of mining and smithing I got to 3000 gold, and that should be enough for the level 33 magic. To save some gold I also tried to craft some air runes. It's fine, but it's really slow. And look at that, we are so close to the goal, we only need 250 fire strikes. Since I'm so close, I'm just thinking, how do I get the low runes? So it is not in this shop. But at least I'm not broke, I have 500 gold. I checked the wiki and the hobgoblins have a decent chance of dropping these law runes and they are close enough, so let's just farm them. This is not gonna work. That's much better. Magic level 32, one more to go. I reached magic level 33 and that's awesome, but I still don't have a single law rune to cast this spell. I got some chaos and nature runes, which are actually pretty good, but nothing else, and I'm out of runes. I don't have a gold. I don't want to waste any more runes, so let me show you my melee plan. Apparently dark wizards drop runes, and they drop law runes. And that defense 20, oh my god, I can equip finally the initiate armor. I've been here for a while and the cosmic rune that has potentially the same drop rate as the law runes, so we have a chance. So I've been here for a few hours now. I got so many cosmic runes, but not a single law rune. I got attack 25. And this seems like a bad idea now. Okay, look, this is unbelievable. I got the cosmic rune dropped 7 times, and in theory, by the wiki, it has the same drop rate as the law runes, and not a single one of those dropped. I killed 275 dark wizards in like 3 to 4 hours. I give up. At least on the dark wizards, because our next target is the chaos druids, which has a much better drop rate of the law runes, but for some reason I thought that the chaos druids are high level, so I don't know why I didn't try them earlier. So let's see these bad boys. And it only took like 10 kills in 10 minutes. Oh, I stayed a bit to get 10 runes because it will be used for teleports as well, because we finally have teleports. Our gold stack is not looking healthy at all. At least from the dark wizards I got some robes, and the wizard stat is looking so pretty now. And look at these stats. Like, we have leveled up so many of our stats in this grind, and this is for a single clue step. And I know I don't have too many law runes, but I think I earned the teleport to Varrock. I've been working for days for this moment. It's so satisfying. Since I'm already here in the crafting store, I will buy all the molds that I can think of to be used and some other stuff. It's much easier to access in my bank, and you can see that sickle mold, right? And this step actually gave me a casket. Okay, but I need to start to think about the gold because I'm really poor and I need the 20k for the initiate armor, and since we are going to Port Sarim, we can just quickly get the fancy boots and the 10k from this pit. That's 10,000 gold, and it's got to be the best boots in the game. Since we are in Port Sarim, I will be doing the Pirate's Treasure quest. It gives like 500 gold coins and the gold ring. Seriously? In this quest we have to sail to Karamja and smuggle back some rum. To do that we need the rum, of course. And easy enough, we can use the banana plantation. They ship crates of bananas back to Port Sarim, so we can just hide our rum in one of their crates. So we pick some bananas, stash the rum in the crate, and now we can fill the crate with bananas to hide the... Why is there an option? So after going back for the last banana and stashing them, the crate is done. We can finally tell the salesman to ship the crate. Back in Port Sarim, we can find our banana crate in the back room of the food shop. Then we can finally exchange our rum for a key that's opening a chest in Varrock. But first I go to Port Khazard because I have some clue stubs there, and I will teleport to Varrock either way, so I don't want to run back and forth. Our medium clue is getting along pretty well, so the next step is... Okay, so the mithril chain body is not a problem actually, but the green dragon hide, it needs 40 range and 40 defense. That I have no way of completing that currently. So back in Varrock we open the treasure chest and we find a message which tells us to go to Faladar Park. Digging in front of the Saradomin statue, and quest is complete! Okay, that's 2 quest points, but yeah, most importantly, we got 500 gold coins and a gold ring. And looks like the gold ring worth a little bit of money as well. We are almost back to 10k. And I got another clue that I couldn't complete, so it is time to open all of the caskets that I have gathered so far. In the end, that's 2 easy and 3 beginner caskets. The first beginner has a fire stuff, which is around 1k gold. The second one is trash. And the third one as well. Let's hope the easy ones are better. Okay, the teleports are actually good. I cannot really sell them, but teleports are always welcome. And this hat could worth some money on the grand exchange, but it's worthless for me. So after selling everything that has a reasonable price, I don't even want to sell the leather stuff because it's just so cheap and I will use it either way at some point. We get almost to 12k. I sadly cannot say I'm happy at all with these clue rewards, but what can you do? I don't want to sell the runes that I gathered from the wizards because I will need those as well. So let's just start the next quest. I honestly think Priest in Peril is one of the best quests in RuneScape. It has a nice atmosphere, it has combat, it's funny. It's basically everything I want from a quest. We learn about Drezil, a priest who lives nearby to the castle, and the king wants us to talk to him because he haven't heard about him for a while now. So we go to the temple where Drezil lives and just knock on the door, and something interesting happens. We hear some mysterious voices discussing if Drezil is the guy upstairs and who's the king and everything, but oh wait! Sounds like Drezil appeared by the door and asked us a favor, and since I am a helpful person, we will of course help him. So we just have to kill this dog. It's a temple guardian immune to magic, but I am strong. I have trained so many attack points, so it's dead. And job's done. Back at the temple, we tell Drezil that we killed the dog, and they laugh. That's not funny. But we learn Drezil is alive, we can tell the king and what we did, and... okay, apparently we did something bad, but who would have thought? Okay, honestly, I just love this part. There are so few games and few quests where you actually do something bad and not because you've been misled. It's such an obvious mistake that I just love it. Either way, I have to get back and learn what's actually happening here. The temple seems to be overtaken by monks of Zamorak, so we kill them and we find a key. On the top floor we meet the real treasure. He's being kidnapped and we learn that the key is not enough to set him free because there is a vampire. Luckily the vampire can be dealt with holy water and oh my god, I forgot the bucket. Sometimes I wonder why do I even have quest helper open. Downstairs at the mausoleum we have to find the real key and of course it is the last possible monument I checked. Then we quickly just get the water to be blessed. Drezil does his holy job, we pour the blessed water on the vampire. And we meet Drezil at the mausoleum and now we have to get him 50 rune essences, and since our inventory cannot hold 50 items, it's too tripped. We quickly get him the second batch to bless the river and then the quest is complete! We get a quest point, the Wolfbane dagger, but the best part is starting Nature Spirit. In this quest we will be looking for and helping Philemon who's been battling with ghosts, and we will do the same. Such a lovely swamp, I wonder if you could live here. For this quest we will need lots of food because the ghosts will just rot everything in the inventory, and I really hope the melee armor is good against them because I have no idea. But yeah, okay, I think I over-prepared. These ghosts are so slow, they cannot even catch up. So we arrive to the grotto tree and we go speak amulet equipped, we can finally summon Philemon. Sadly he doesn't know that he is a ghost, so first we have to prove that. Luckily there is a mirror close by so we can show it to him, and yeah, after the realization we can finally work towards this ghost situation. Seems like Philemon can only help if he becomes the nature spirit, so we have to complete some small task for him. In order to use a druid spell we have to get blessed first, then with the spell collect some fungi, and take everything back to Philemon. Now if we place the mushroom and the spell to the stones and we step to the third one, we finally gain entrance to the grotto tree for the final step. I honestly don't know why this transformation couldn't happen outside, but finally the nature spirit transformation is done. And now we can finally get our silver sickle blessed, and we already have the mode and I can mine the silver, so this should be quick enough. I wanted to farm lots of silver ores because I'm sure I can sell the jewelry or something, but the ore respawn is just so slow. I'm just gonna mine some iron. I banked all the iron I got and the other 2 silver bars. I got the sickle mode and the silver bar for crafting, and we could finally make the silver sickle if we had enough crafting. Okay, this seems like a good opportunity to finally do some quests, and for that I want to do the dwarf cannon because that is the only quest that is giving crafting XP. Since I'm already close to okay, so since I'm already close to Ardi, I will do the sheep herder because it's a really good money, a little bit of frustration, but really good money. And of course we will be doing the fishing contest as well, because it's an easy shortcut. To start a fishing contest we have to talk to Ostri the dwarf and discuss the meaning of a friendship. As any good friend would do, we just have to pay him and bribe him for his friendship, of course. Hold on, can you just walk through this mountain? Turns out I paid thousands for nothing. But back to the quest. For the fishing contest we will have to defeat a vampire in fishing, so we need some garlic and we need some bait. The rest is actually pretty easy, we just have to pay 5 coins for the entrance fee and now we can already fish. Since the vampire got the good spot, we just do some garlic magic, and with the perfect bait we already have the fish. I wouldn't say it's a big surprise because we were cheating, but we won. So there is a plague in Arde, and the sheep herder quest is about killing some sheep because they have the plague and we have to purge them and burn them, and oh my god, the suffering. Anyway, we get the protection gear and it's time. Basically there are 4 packs of sheep and we have to poke them until they get to the gate here. So it's not that bad, right? Wrong. The sheep are far away and they have their own mind, and okay, I poke them in a direction and most of the time they will go in that direction until they don't. Or they just choose to run home because they are bored of this quest, or god knows why. Okay, it's close enough, so just please go in just a bit more to the left and done. The next pack is easier because it's closer to the gate. Just a tiny bit of push. Okay. And another pack of well-placed sheep. That's almost all done, 1 more to go. The last one is a bit more tricky, but after we get out of these woods, it's fine. After 10 minutes of poking sheep, finally the last one is in as well. So we quickly poison them and gather the bones and burn the remains. I actually don't know why I couldn't just kill them. I mean, I have killed so many other things. Either way, we are done, and that's 3000 coins. And we are finally here at the dwarf cannon. We can finally start it for the crafting XP that we really need for the sickle. And it's really easy. We will be repairing some fences and it's not a hard task until you realize it hit you. Okay, 2 more to go. And that's everything repaired. Now we have repaired everything and we learned that there are 2 dwarfs missing and they must be outside in the tower by the goblins, and we find the remains. Luckily, if you can say that, it's only 1, so there is still 1 missing. We learn about the goblin cave and this might be the place where this dwarf is kept. I honestly didn't expect any fighting here, but finally we are strong enough, and after searching the crates we can find the dwarf. And you would think the quest is done, but no, it's more repairing. Once I tried to do this without quest helper and oh boy, it's not straightforward. There is basically nothing to click on. Now the cannon is working, but what could it do? To find out we have to get some ammo mold from the other side of the mountain. We find the ammo molds just north of Falador and talk to Ostri to finish the fishing contest, and with that we have the shortcut. Oh, I didn't realize I have to actually walk still, but it's faster. Thousands of gold, thousands. We arrive back to the captain, we hand over the ammo molds and finally this precious crafting XP. Oh my god, it saves so much time, crafting 16 already. For the rest of the level my plan is go to the Seers village and spin some flax. At least this part is relaxing. Alright, that's 80 flax, so that should be enough. That's crafting 17. And 18, awesome, that was quick. Now it's time for a quick teleport back to Varrock. I always forget you cannot smelt in Varrock. So back in Edgeville and look at that silver sickle, finally! We are also so close to 20k gold, and I actually realized I can sell the initiate salad for 3000, so I only need 17. That's mining 35. I'm just crafting so many swords, that's order smithing 30. And selling everything, that's 17k, we are there. The wiki was actually correct, so I can sell this salad for 3000 and that's 20k, oh my, yes! That's the full set of armor, it looks so cool, it's so unique. So in this full set of armor we can finally go back to the nature spirit and fall into the water. Anyway, we get our sickle blessed, gather some magical mushrooms, and we can finally battle the ghosts. While the silver sickle looks cool, I must say, it is not a great weapon. But one is dead, 3 more to go. I switch to the dagger and that's 2. 3. I actually only needed 3, anyway. You gotta be mocking me with that gold ring. Hello again, of course I paid attention and defeated 3 ghosts. And with this beautiful cutscene, Nature Spirit is done! And we get so many XP like crafting level 23, hit points 33 and defense 28. And with that, our goal for this episode is done. We have the complete set, we have done Nature Spirit, and for the next episode I will be starting the Lost City and finally unlock the Fairy Ring, so stay tuned and see you there.